Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, thank you for clicking and welcome. I'm going to try my best to get a video done this afternoon. It'll be y'all Sunday's video. It is my Saturday. We are currently having a power outage again. So it's power surging. Half my house has power, half of it don't. And the half it don't have power stuff keeps clicking off and on. So I don't know how long my lights will last, so I'm going to try to do what I can do. Like I said in yesterday's video, our power went off a few times, stayed off for a while, but my room and partial of the house that's on a separate box has power. The rest of the house, which therefore the air conditioner, don't have power. So right now is like 3:30, almost 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, and it's only 90 degrees outside, so it's a little hot in here. But last night my son come because, like I told y'all, his apartment got flooded. So he come when he got out of work. So he works up here. He lives towards Winston, so it was easier for him to come here and stay here than to go down there and back and forth and have to come back to work today. So while he was here and we were talking, I made the cover for our ice cream journal and did it up and put my lace closure on it. And I did the envelopes and done those up. And then I'm thinking, and I went through and put the placement of everything. So I'm hoping we can get this done today. Now what I'm thinking on doing is gluing these envelopes here in the corner in the front as a tuck, and just putting these behind them is what I'm thinking about, instead of doing like a whole big pocket, just doing an L shape and gluing that down. And if I had thought ahead, I could have glued this down and held that stuff and opened it up, but I put everything on, you know, where it would flip open for a right-handed person. So that's what I'm thinking about doing with those on the front and back. And then these here, where we have the ice cream cone papers, I was going to put those, glue those on, and just glue it down solid. I don't think I'm going to, I might just put a strip down through here where you can still have this as a tuck on this side. Possibly what I'm thinking about doing. But we're just going to get in it and start working and try to get our way worked through what we can today, just to get this done, because this will be y'all Sunday's video, and then I'll try to get a video up for Merry Monday tomorrow. I got to open Monday morning, so it may be Monday evening before I get my video up, depending on how my power situation is. So I have a call in to a family member that does heating and cooling and stuff like that, so I'm hoping that he can get over here sometime this evening. But he has his own business, and he was out working on a call earlier when I talked to him, and it sounded like he was going to be able to make it today anytime before dark. So hopefully he can get here tomorrow. If not, the latest will be Monday, so it'll be, you know, pretty much 2 days without air. So that's our situation at the moment. Now, whether this has anything to do with the trees still laying on the power lines out the road here or not, we don't know yet. But I think it is. I think it's just power surging from that is causing issues here. But yeah, I was sitting here last night talking to my son, and I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and figure this cover piece out. And then I was like, because I wanted to put this paper on the inside, but I was like, that's going to look a little plain by itself on the front. So I said, that's going to be pretty. And then we'll just put these envelopes as tucks here. And I think that'll work. So these are true envelopes. So I'm going to put them in there. So you're going to have little tuck spots. Stick that one out like that and put that there. So hopefully that will work. So, well, it's still wanting to move. And then, like I said, it's hot in here, so my glue's going to be free flowing. That's another thing. I'm worried about my glues and stuff where it is getting hotter in the house if it's going to mess it up. I think that's going there holding enough. We'll just put it down right there. So I think I can do this right here, from here around the bottom and back up on this side, and that'll stay in there. So how's everybody else's day going? Seems like every time I get on here, I got an issue of something, either at home or at work, or who knows, you know. But hey, that's the way things go. Adulting is not fun around here today. I don't know. I've flipped breakers and this and that. No breaker was tripped. I don't understand why half the house has power, half of it don't. It don't make a lick of sense to me. It just, I'm baffled. Because, you know, if you trip the main breaker, flip it off, let it sit there, and then flip it back on, it should take off and go back to working. But it is not today. Now, yesterday, when the people come looked at it yesterday morning, you know, it worked fine. Everything was grounded. Everything had amps to it. It, you know, showed no dead space, no nothing. And it hadn't rained here since then. So I'm not understanding if it was getting moisture in there and causing crossfire, you know, which is what we had thought. But it didn't rain last night in our area. So, you know, what is the problem? Do not understand. But I guess that's why I'm not an electrician, so who knows. You're going to hear my ice maker going. Now, our refrigerator is on the side of stuff where it does not have power. But the side of the kitchen that has power, which is the stove, the microwave, the coffee maker, and the ice maker, is working. So I said, well, let's just make up some ice. Get the ice made up, and we'll put it outside. And now the big freezer outside on the back porch is somehow or another, by a miracle, part of the stuff that is still have power and still working. So we won't lose all of our food in that. We don't have a whole lot of stuff in the refrigerator other than drinks and condiments and stuff, you know. But and I get most of them from the Dollar Tree. I'll go load up because they have Hunt's ketchup, and I can eat Hunt's ketchup. I'm not allergic to it, so I'll load up on it. Yeah, so that's what I want to do there, and then we'll put a little piece of paper in there of some sort. This here's bugging me. I don't think that's going to hold that well, so I'm going to put a little bit more glue right here, and see if we can't attach that back side down a little bit better. I think it'll hold better in there if I do that. It's just the way that top piece is flapping. It's looking to me like it's gonna, when I turn the pages, stuff's gonna fly out of it, and I don't like that. I don't like my stuff to come flying out. Yeah, I like that. That's gonna be cute, which I could probably take and just glue that whole piece down if I need to. Let's go on ahead and do that. And I'm daubing up quite a bit of the glue just because I didn't want it to spread underneath it. So we're going to get as much as this decorated and done that we can today. So I went to Hobby Lobby today. I got they had a vintage Christmas pad that was really pretty, that would go with a lot of stuff that I have. It's like, you know, the traditional Christmas colors. So I got 2 of those for the price of 1. Basically, it was got 2 of them for $15.98. Then I got some blings, and I got some Christmas stickers and stuff that was on sale, 40% off. So I got a few things, but it's just a few things that I had been kind of like eyeballing for a little bit. So, and then I got the their pack of Christmas ephemera, because it's got some blue stuff in it, and that like dark blue, and I have dark blue papers, scrapbooking papers. So I said that would make good tags and ephemera pieces for that pack. Try my best to put this way over here, because I think I'm going to need it with that big card. Yep. That'll fit fine. That'll be fine in there. So that would be great. Now this actually turned out better than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to look like a hodgepodge mess, but so like the colors went with the other colors in it, and it's, you know, I thought it would be fun to have these papers in here because the colors matched. With the little decorative design bits that's on the papers. So I'm saying, so I thought these papers, background pages, would match in this journal. And I didn't get me any cream cardstock, because I've got 2 packs of 110-pound cardstock. The last time I went, I just needed white cardstock, so I just got the 65-pound. It's got 200 sheets in it, and it was $17.99 for 40% off, and that's great to print your ephemera and stuff on. It's a pretty good weight to print that stuff on. I think that's going to be pretty, because it brings the blues across, and you got the pinks and stuff, so I like that. Okay. I don't have anything here on this page. Now this here is the pocket where I said I'm going to glue him in an L. And then we'll take this little file folder piece, and I'm going to put it in behind it with the tag bit behind that, is what I'm thinking here. I think that'll be pretty there, because it has the blue on the tag. It's kind of drawing the blue across. And then these fit loosely in there, so these will come in and out pretty good. So I was like, I don't really need to glue that whole pocket straight down to the page, so we can use it as a tuck spot as well. So That's what I was come up with. Put these in them. And having a little tag out the back of it here. So pretty much all of the ice cream cone papers, front and back, I took, and these are going to be flip outs on those pages where you put extra journaling spot, and then you have another tuck spot. So the way we're gluing them, we're just gluing like about a 1/4 inch strip here, so it'll stay attached to the page, and then you can use it as a tuck spot as well on all of them. So I think that's going to wind up being really pretty. I need to figure this one here out, because I think I want to come around this way and stop over here. So I'm going to hold my fingers in that way. And I think that'll hold both of these in there. Yep. I need to stop here. Start from here and go around. For some reason, when I flip it over, I lose it. Okay. I put that right at the bottom of the page, so I got some glue coming out from there, so I'm trying to keep that wiped off. And then, yeah, see, I was worried about, now see, the tag will go down in there good, but I was worried about my card, my journal card. So yeah, it'll sit right there. And then the tag will go, the tag will fit down in there once the glue dries, so I don't want to hinder it and push it up too much, because it did have quite a bit of glue on it. So while we're waiting for that glue to dry, we'll go ahead and put our strip on our envelope and put it down. So if you can see, I'm running right up to the edge on this side of the fold, and then about 1/4 inch. And I'll take and lay it down, try to center it up, and then push it onto the page. And that's the easiest way I've found to put those envelopes on. I did find these, here they are. These envelopes they had today for $1.37. It's the same size as the craft ones. It's basically a 4 and almost half by 6 1/2. So I said those would be good to ink around. That'd be real pretty. And you can do a lot with those. I love these ideas like this right here. So you can, add extra journal spots. Then you have, like ephemera pieces that you want to add to it. Like, so we have a place here called Scoops in our area where everybody, goes and gets ice cream. It's like a soft serve homemade ice cream shack. So everybody will go there and they take pictures and stuff, and you get your picture or receipt, and you put your picture in there and write about this day we went here and so was with us and blah blah blah, that type of stuff. And then, if you wanted to, you could use this as a tuck spot to put your receipt in. And then you can still write on these pages as well. Glue pictures down on these. That was kind of my thinking, because I come from the scrapbook world, so it's always thinking about somebody might want to stick a picture in there. here. I glued. So I'm going to do here, here to this one corner here. And I think that will be a plenty of room for that to stick in there. And then, yeah, that'll be a plenty of room from here to this corner. Should be a plenty. Probably help if I had a little bit steadier hand putting it down, because you saw me swipe that glue across there, didn't you? I can't believe my dog's not barking at me, because usually if he hears me in here talking or something, if he's in his cage, he wants to start barking because he thinks somebody's here that I'm talking to. And my door's wide open because it's hot here. So, and there ain't no other electronic stuff working, so there ain't nobody else got a TV on, so everybody's mad at me, you know, because I'm the only one that's got a TV, and I got a hotspot on my phone so I can hook up and watch my YouTube on it. They're not really mad at me, I'm just saying. It's just picking. It's like, the only thing's wrong with y'all just mad because y'all can't watch y'all's TV. But in my daughter's bedroom, where her electric piano is, and her night light that she has, it has power on it. So there's no sense made whatsoever. I mean, just, I don't understand. And apparently whoever wired this house, you know, like puzzles, because the wiring is a puzzle. There, let's run this wire over here on this side and then bypass and go over here on this side. It don't, you know, you would think all of the right side of the house is for the right side, and all the left house is for the left. Nope, that's not the way it is. Is not the way it happens. And so this one here, I'm just going to flip it, put it on that page. Almost halfway done. So I wound up putting an extra tuck because I had these in it. And then I did the postcard back here because I had those extra. So I wound up adding extra tucks for the ephemera that we had made. And then I used all of these that I made but 2. So there's 8 of these on the ice cream pages. So where it is a little warmer in here today, my glue is a little more extra free flowing. So I'm just taking my finger when I run the beads, because it's all in one spot, and I'm just trying to smooth it out on these here. So then that'll help it grab a little bit quicker. I'm trying to make sure all of these are kind of evened up. If they aren't, that's okay. Yeah, if I was doing an actual scrapbook, every one of these would be perfect, straight, lined up, exact. But this is a junk journal. Well, not a junk journal, it's a journal, so I'm just check it to make sure I got enough room for a tuck in there. I'm just going to put this down in the corner here like so. I haven't heard how anything's going on the coast about flood and cleanup or none of that yet. So I'm not sure about how all that's going on their coastal area. I have seen a few videos that was just online of people where they were in a hotel balcony looking down at their pool when waves were coming in and pushing over into the pool and flooding underneath of their hotel. I don't even remember where I saw that at. I think it was on Facebook or something. Not anybody that I knew, was just like a reel or whatever. So that's going to be there. And then I'm thinking, because this is a little bit fatter, I can't glue up here. I'm going to have to glue like straight like here. And then use the tag to go down in there to hold that in place. That's what I think I'll have to do with this. Because I thought I could go across, like, go around the side bits. I don't think that's going to work. I'm trying to put this blue in here because those chairs have the blue-green on them. It's a slightly different, lighter color. So then we have this that will match. And so see, that's going to sit right there. And then this will go down in there and hold it in place. So then when I flip the page, it's not going to fall out. I'm going to leave it up here a little bit for right now, just so that it won't get stuck. And I just wonder if I can move it over this way and actually glue that side right there. It's probably what I should have done, is just come down the side to right here. Now that I'm second guessing myself. That ain't going to stick out the top of the book, is it? Nope, not really, so we're good. It is good. I am going to put a little bit right here on this rounded piece just for extra support. Just to give it a little bit of extra security. So then it'll go like that up against here. Yeah, that'll hold it in there pretty good. Yep. Yep, I'm happy with that piece. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of surprised when I actually got it together and was putting the pieces in it last night. And I was like, shoot, that's going to turn out actually quite pretty. Let me make sure I didn't put one of these upside down accidental. Because, you know, sometimes that can happen. I'm just trying to, you know, get them somewhat in the middle of the page is all I'm doing. Okay, so this is one of our belly bands. I just put them on either side of the middle of the journal. And then I put it down. I'm going to give it, just going to try to give it a little pull up so I can get both of these journal cards in and out of there. that's going to be pretty there. Alright, so this is the middle of the journal. And I went with like a really light, kind of a pink brown. It's almost the same color as the journal. It's like a pinkish brown with the thread. So now we're starting on the back side. Let's see. Oh, it's only been 30 minutes. Shoot, we might actually get this done, y'all. Might actually get it done. Let's work a little bit faster. Make sure we can get it done today. Oops. Did y'all see what I did? Yep. I laid them things on my wet nap. Yep, I like that. That is cute. Yeah, because putting the cover together and putting the stuff in it would have probably been 2 more actual videos. As I sat here from about 2:30 last night to about 4:30 this morning talking to my son while he was grading his comic books, or pricing his comic books, I should say, not grading them. Okay, this is another one. So I think we figured out if we glue here to here, it will be a good, decent tuck spot, right? That's what we did on the last one, so we're going to do the same on this one. Try our best to put it over here at the very bottom of the page so it'll stay. Yep, I think that'd be quite fine there. So on these, with the envelopes, I think I'm going to leave them with nothing in them. So then that way you have a place where you can put your own memorabilia in there. Your, you know, like I said, special events where you've gone with someone and ate ice cream, or, you know, what have you. Put your receipt, you know, your own little journaling spot. You can put a picture down. Then on this side, if you want, you can take and you can stick a photo in there, you know, and you can write on here, this was taken at such and such this day and time. And that, so, you know, you have places to actually embellish more in this journal. That's why I like these little envelopes, because it adds more journal space, more memorabilia space, if you will. So then you can make it your own as well. Okay, now this, let me see. I'm thinking I want to put this, is that going to be able to go down in there if I glue the sides of it like an actual traditional pocket? I think it will. Do believe it will. So we're going to try to put this down here at the very bottom, kind of center it up in the paper, and then that way you can write up here behind this as well. Still have journaling spots behind the tag pieces. The only thing about this paper is I wish the lines were going, you know, that way instead of sideways, which is kind of neat. Okay, so then this will be straight down in there, and then this tag will go in there, and that's more of like a traditional pocket. I'm going to pull it up a little bit. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull it back out and let that catch a little better. And then this one here, I thought would go with those pink and what is it, sherbet colors. That's the sherbet colors that I like. That's why I like them. It's not accidental glue something. So I think we're gonna go eat with the Moonbeam this evening when the baby girl gets off of work. I think we're gonna try to go get something to eat. And what's funny now is, you know, the microwave has power, the stove has power, and that's awesome and great, but you can't wash any dishes because you don't have the well doesn't have power to it. Now, you could, but you're going to run out your cold water reserve tank. So, and then, you know, that's another issue in of itself. Then you have to call a plumber out, not just an electrician. And so then I'm also worried about if the power stays off for an extended length of time, we still may have to call a plumber out to get them to come re-prime the pump to get it to click on and pull water out of the well. So that's the issue I'm worried about. You know, just all kinds of stuff. Just stuff. Aggravating. So every little bit I've gone out there and just been like, well, let me go see if I can do it, you know. Nope, nothing. I'm like, well, it's done. And a couple hours later, I'm like, well, let me go see if I can do it again. Nope, it's done. It won't flip back on. I don't know what's going on. It don't make a bit of sense the way it's doing. No sense at all. But I think what really happened is, like I said, we had power surges, and it may have caused a weak link that was already weak to just show itself. Just finding that weak link is the issue right now. Put this over here. That journal card's a little bit hefty. And see, these were meant, I'm assuming, which you could use it however you want. I chose to use them as tuck spots. So then I didn't have to make a bunch of pockets and this and that for this journal. This is, you know, I'm going to use the ephemera bits that it gave me to make my tuck spots with. And I think the tags and stuff come out pretty good with it. I like that a lot. Yeah, I was just flipping it to see if it's gonna stay there. I need to go up a little bit here and hold that down some, because I can do that where it would hold that flap closed a little bit more, but I think it's gonna be just fine. I'm trying not to put my stuff close to my glue, because it'll glue it in it. That's what I'm trying to do. Make sure I glue it the right way. This way. Because, you know, we all know how bad I am at gluing stuff on the wrong side of the paper. Even though I put my thumb on the page where it tells me to glue it, I still put it on the wrong side sometimes. Just rubbing that in good and make sure there ain't no glue seeping out. And there we go. That's cute. I like that. I like them little bits. Okay, so this one is going to be on this side. So let's see. We need to glue from here to here, or no, here to here. Right. Yeah, there to there. Okay. And that should hold that in there pretty good. And my overhead light won't come on, but my plugs along this wall over here where all my stuff is hooked up works, and the plug where my TV's at works, but I don't have any power in my bathroom. So there's, you can dry clothes. I don't think you can wash them. We can do the microwave, the oven, and all that's along the back. Everything that has power is along the back wall of the house and the left corner. And then one middle wall right at the front door on the inside has power. Now explain to me that kind of mathing for the power grid of a house. No, I don't understand. No sense to me. So we're going to put this down and have it tucked like we did in the front one. Have an L-shaped tuck with the little, it's basically the same way as the front one was. The little file folder bit. Let's put it in the corner. Yeah, see, that pulls out pretty easy too. Oh yeah, little file folders. I'd put the little roses on them. I think this is the last one that we got here. Side note, we got this flap, a tuck, and then the back pocket. Just double check it to make sure no glue seeped underneath there to get the actual glue the envelope together. Let's see, can we, yeah, we can make this a traditional pocket type thing as well. That's what I was checking. As long as I don't, you know, if I steer the glue straight, if I drive it straight, we can. It's a bit too much there. I'll put these bits down. I'll do a real quick flip through for you, and then I think we'll call it a video. Yeah, that'll go in there just perfect. Yep. I like that bit a lot. Okay. Alright, so now I need to glue this down. I don't reckon it really matters. Just gluing it shut, because it's going to be just a tuck spot back here, decorative tuck spot. Now I could take, you know, and cut this open and have behind it and here, but just not doing that at the moment. And I didn't ink around these. I just thought of that. I did not ink around any of them, but that's okay. Now, how did I wind up getting the same pieces together? This one here is supposed to go up here with this one. Somehow or another, it's supposed to go up here with this one. And then these are supposed to be back here. Because the small envelope is the exact same as the big envelope, and that these are different. Okay, glue this side. I gotta figure out what I want to eat for supper. We're supposed to be going to Little Richard's barbecue. I'm not real big on barbecue. Don't tell nobody that because I live in North Carolina, but you know, I just don't like barbecue that much. Now I like barbecued chicken, like, you know, cooked on the grill, baked in the oven, or, you know, in a crock pot, what have you. But, you know, as far as pork barbecued, I ain't never really been big on that. I don't know. I just don't like it. It's not my favoriteest thing in the world to eat. But they want to go to Little Richard's Barbecue here. And I said, well, I don't really like that. But I'm going to go and figure out something. There was something I ate there before that was like a, kind of like a salad type thing. And it was actually pretty good. I said that, you know, maybe I can get me a chicken barbecue sandwich or something. I don't really care for pulled pork barbecue type stuff. I know that's against the law here in North Carolina. You know, what is it, Lexington, the barbecue festival capital or whatever it is of barbecue. But now, so I like sweet barbecue. I don't like the sour barbecue. I don't like hot barbecue. Alrighty, so that's our journal. Journal memorabilia book about all your little ice cream excursions and stuff like that. I think it turned out pretty decent. I like it a lot. I may wind up putting some book corners on these. We'll see here. I've got a bunch, so why not use them? Alrighty, so there's the front. There's our pockets with our little envelopes that you can put your own ephemera in those as well. I love them. I think that just turned out pretty. Remember, you got your tuck spots under all of these, so you can put a picture, plenty of writing space. Pretty. I think it turned out quite good. Because I was like, oh, that's going to look like a bunch of mix match mess. But I think it turned out pretty good. I like it. Just double checking those to make sure they didn't, yeah, see that's holding out really good there. I like that. That's holding out really good. It's doing really good holding that. I was afraid it was not going to catch it good, but and that one's holding that pretty well too. I like this with the flavor menu thing, because you have the table with the restaurant. I think that was neat. Yep, see, that's why we need to flip back through, because it has places on it where the glue seeped and snatched underneath side. And it's not too bad noticeable. And then the belly band bits is my favoriteest part. I love belly bands. Try to put one towards the front of it, one towards the back of it, so you can kind of see both of them. Oh no, this one here did too. Yep. That's okay. A little ink down that, that'll be fine. Yep. just kind of doing, you know, the final flip through of it. And I like that. That's cute. All of the colors together. With the little sherbet truck. That is cute. I know I'm flipping through kind of fast here, but I just wanted to do a flip through of it. One, to check to make sure that the flip out envelopes are not adhered to the pages, the other pages that we, and for two, just to make sure that you all see it finished, basically. Put them down in there now because that glue is dried. And I thought this had the colors of everything together, so I like that piece. And then there's those, and that's it. It's done. Other than I may put some corners on it. I'll probably will do that before I would ship it out to anyone that wanted it, or gave it to anyone that wanted it. But yeah, that'd be great to document summer, anything summery, you know. Like I said, our family here, our kids and stuff, they go to that Scoop's place quite a bit for, you know, like after dinner and stuff. They'll probably wind up going there today, to be honest with you, because it's so hot here. But it's a good little thing for, you know, to keep just a summer pictures and memorabilia in. And you can write, you know, put text up here to what summer it was, or, you know, from what years it was through, or what have you. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I think it turned out really good. Alrighty, I'm going to get off of here, and we'll probably try later on tonight shooting us a Merry Monday video. So thank you all. Y'all have a good day. And look, it was under an hour. We glued everything in and did a walkthrough. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good day.